Hey Jim, thank you for sending that video in. I love the back and forth. We're gonna get this thing uh, in order. Okay, so here's really the next drill. So I have this big ball of plastic wrap from this moving thing that I did. That you can blow up a balloon, you can do something. But really, what we want to do is we want to put this between our forearms. Okay, kind of like this. And the goal is for us to, as we move through the swing, is to try to keep this ball kind of near the middle of our chest. So as we go back, notice in the backswing here, the ball is going to stay right with the middle of my chest. Okay. What I don't want to do is pull the ball to one side of my body or the other. Okay, without having a requisite amount of turn. Okay. So what we want to do is keep these elbows squeezed together, keep that ball squeezed together. Notice I have a wall right here. I set this camera up with this angle intentionally. And basically what this wall is going to do is it's going to act as basically my low point, okay, and where I'm going to try to get everything to line up at the same time. So as you were coming back, you were pulling your trail arm back around your body. If you do that too much, you're gonna find that you're gonna want this arm is gonna kind of short arm off your chest a little bit too early. Okay, and this elbow's gonna pull back. So to keep your elbows together, we're gonna notice how when I'm this way, the elbows have room to swing around the body. Okay, I'm not pulling it back this way. Okay, so elbows are coming around because I'm turning. Okay, so whereas we go back, make a little backswing, keeping the balloon somewhat in the middle of your chest, okay, keeping your elbows sort of squeezed together. So this is all kind of going back one piece, okay? Now the second piece of this is we want to get the inside our body, our hips, our lead femur. This is kind of what starts the downswing, so we're going to practice very slow. Pause, lead femur, lead knee, lead hip. As we transition, those things start to go first, okay? As the arms are still up here and kind of behind us, okay? Really important. These start to go first and they open up. So now we have basically our sternum pointing out in front of the ball. The body positioning is going to help us unload our arms into a more forward point so that we don't hit the ball as fat, like you were saying, okay? So the way that this is going to happen is going to be different than you normally do. So you normally kind of pull your arm back around, okay? And as you come down, this lead side starts to pop up too much too early, okay? And then we're kind of back here, then we had to flip the club to get to the ball, okay? So what we want to practice doing is getting your rib cage and your torso down closer to the ground and turn to open a little bit faster, and try to get the club shaft with the club face square, club shaft with club face square, lead knee, lead hip, front of the lead shoulder, all lined up, boom, here, instead of you popping up with your head and lining it up here. Okay, so it's gonna feel like your head and your rib cage gets closer to the ground as you turn open. Okay, then this right elbow and the right hand stays behind the left as you put this thing onto the wall, all at the same time. Boom. So it's not a dragging, trying to pull the handle. It's a cohesive body movement, getting the chest body open, and then lining up the shaft right there on the wall. Nice square club face. You can kind of see, boom, from this view, no tilt to the ground. It kind of looks like this. So this is the drill. We want to bang in about, I don't know, 100, 200 a day. 2, 3. Okay, and as you do that, you can get that done in 30, 40 swings a minute. You can do that 10 times a day real quick and really get a bunch of reps every single day in. We want to just keep practicing that. So now the wall, by the way, the wall is the low point. The wall is out in front of the ball. The ball would be sort of right here in this area, and the ball would be sort of trapped in between the club moving downward and the whole club and the handle and everything moving forward to the wall. The ball is going to get kind of trapped between those two movements. Head moving down, and then everything moving around and up against the wall. that sort of traps the ball right there at the bottom. So work on that drill for me. Start adding some golf balls in. Like I said, 75% slow motion. So that's really pause, get the torso and the sternum around first, and now practice lining up the handle in the face. Okay, 75-80% slow motion. Other ones are full swings, just in control, not super full speed. So do that a couple times for me. Send me a video of you doing that drill if you can. You can just put a stick up on the range, or you can build a little wall in front of yourself with a tire or an impact bag or anything like that, and let me know. All right, post up that video. Look forward to seeing it.